Hello guys, today I'm going to share about the podcast that is named as Startup India Boosting and Entrepreneurship. India has witnessed a surge in entrepreneurial activity over the past decade, and one of the key drivers behind this growth is a government Startup India initiative. It is launched in 2016 by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This aims to foster the innovation, encourage entrepreneurship, and generate employment opportunities across the country. But startup India truly boosting entrepreneurship. And what is entrepreneurship in the startup? Startup India was introduced as a initiative by the Indian government with the vision of transforming the country into the global startup club hub, and it is simplifying the startup ecosystem by reducing the regulatory hurdles, and it is simplified the legal frameworks, and it is providing the financial support through the funds for the startups, and easier access to the credit, and they are encouraging the innovations like via incubators, accelerators, and startup competitions that promote the problem solving in various sectors, and like healthcare, agriculture, and education. And impact of the startup India on entrepreneurship is it is created in a entrepreneurship like landscape of the country, and first is increase the startup registrations, and boosting the innovations across the sectors, and next is what that can be innovation in sectors traditionally underserved by the startups like agri-tech, healthcare, education, and clean energy that mentioned, and the second is job creation and economic growth. uh, this is one of the tangible benefits of the startup initiative India, and the contribution to the job creation. The startup registered under these programs have generated tens and thousands direct jobs, and challenges and limitations are that that are more innovative, like access to funding. Although the fund of fundings for startups was created to provide a easier capital, many entrepreneurs, especially those in rural areas, and bureaucratic hurdles. While the initiative has streamlined many regulatory processes, India's infamous bureaucratic delays continue to frustrate some startups. Like lack of support for scaling, another area where startup India needs improvement in supporting startups during the scaling phase. While the program helps the startups to get off the ground, and less focus on helping them to scale into the large, and next is a road ahead. Looking ahead, Startup India is poised to play an even larger role in shaping the future of Indian entrepreneurship as the government continues to refine and expand the initiative. It is focusing on the startup ideas, and women-led to startup. Startup India is increasingly supporting the women to get into the entrepreneurship by offering the dedicated funds, mentorship, and training programs. They are aimed to empowering the women to enter this startup ecosystem, and it is they are expanding the startup to the globally. The initiative is also encouraging the Indian startup to think globally by offering the support for the international partnership, cross-border trade, like etc. And finally, I have concluded that startup India has boosted the entrepreneurship in the India country by creating a more welcoming environment for startups and encouraging the innovation across the sectors and by generating the employment and for no it's safe to say that the initiative has a strong foundation for the country's entrepreneur future, but there is much work the to be done to realize it is full potential. Thank you.